And we are recording.
Right. So last time, we found the cult. We, by some spectacular miracle, and also the fact that Animosity Cast wished to heal us all, for the most part, we made it out alive. Except for Funny. Poor boy. Gave his life to make sure that we took down Alma. After Alma was defeated, Edward had a great battle in his head against whatever entity was controlling, or at least demanding things from Alma, managing to barely succeed and expel it. And then Briar did some vibe checks on Alma and the place, and we have just started leaving. Wasn't a whole lot that went down. The combat took 90% of the session, expectedly.
Was a lot of fighting.
It was. So much.
Alright. So you guys had ended your combat. You have left the chamber that the combat took place in, and presumably left the hideout, made your way back up the stairs, and are now standing at the top of the pit. It is dark, the air is very moist, and it's very eerie.
Generally uncomfy.
Well, it's more just now that you're out of a very dire, tense situation. You've accomplished the goal that you've set out to do, and now it's more of the discomfort of the place that you're in that's setting in now that you're not
now realize
focused
we're
on
literally
one thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're literally right next to a giant pit of bodies.
Yeah, we are next to the largest mass grave. I know I'm a necromancer, but I don't even want to be here right now. Can we move further out before we discuss whatever we need to do?
Noted.
Edward, who, kind of leaning against the wall as he goes up, not because he's injured, but just sheer exhaustion. Keeps walking up, at least for, I don't know, 15 minutes.
Alright. I'm assuming that everybody else follows.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I just want to keep an eye out for the weird, what was it? A wraith? I can't remember what it was that stumbled upon us last time. It was a wraith, right? Yeah, I just want to keep an eye out for...
Well, as long as Esther
freaky,
doesn't
things.
cast another thunder wave, we're probably good.
Probably, but I still want to look. I'm
fair.
still being safe.
Yeah, especially since we're all still kind of rough.
Not me. I'm gonna be fine and give me a couple minutes, but...
I'm also doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point you'd probably be back mostly up to full from K2's regen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, well, I get 10 hit points a minute.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, walking for like 10 minutes further up.
Yeah, it's probably been 15 minutes.
Alright, then I'm full. Woo!
Okay. Yeah, at the note of Edward being more coherent, I'll make sure that the echo puts him down.
Well, at this point, he stopped being carried because he was watching whatever Briar was doing with Alma, because...
Whatever the fuck was going on over there.
Yeah, because that's my sister, what the fuck are you doing? And then...
Yeah.
You know... I I need to go back to Serenia.
Yes, I do as well.
Let me get out of here first.
I still have enough magic I could teleport most of us.
Anyone you can't get?
3 out of the collective group, but
Well, Esther and the twins are gone, so don't count them.
I couldn't remember if they had just completely fucked off or.
Yeah, they did. They dipped.
Okay.
They left right after combat.
Gotcha. Okay.
Bye,
Well,
bye, bitch.
then in that case, we're good because we were at max capacity with Fenny, but he no longer counts.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alma and Fenny no longer count. So
Alma was never a consideration, but unfortunately, Fenny isn't either.
Since he now counts as an object. Oof.
Annie and I are going to stay behind.
Okay.
I have no interest in going to Serenia.
I don't blame you. It's not exactly like we're going to have a fun time.
Well, and I'm almost certain Annie is wanted there for something she didn't do but might have done. Just like glances over at Animosity.
I like to imagine it's the whole group just like gives her a look and she's just like shrugs.
She just stands there. She has no idea what she's saying.
yeah, it's a common.
Everyone just kind of looks at her. She just waves.
She turns to Zorsha and then Celestia. She's like, "What did you say? Why are they staring at me?"
I'm sure Zorsha just laughs and doesn't respond.
Do we maybe get out of here first and then teleport?
Probably.
What do you mean by here?
Sorry, did we get all the way out? My bad.
Yeah,
you
we're.
walked up the path a little bit.
Well, I guess.
You're still in the Underdark.
Yeah,
we're in
that's
the
why I was
Underdark.
like, can we like fully leave the Underdark and then teleport? Briar's not comfortable leaving Zorsh behind.
In the
Down
Underdark.
here. In the Underdark. Not happening.
Then give me the body.
Sorry, are you just gonna leave me down here too?
I don't much care what any of your inclinations are. I have more important responsibilities right now. I have a sister to bury and mourn.
Briar, we'll be fine. We've gotten out of here enough times.
Yes. I'll have you leave Fenny as well. I will be leaving with Edward. I have to put him to rest, and then I have to send to my grandfather and seek out a new companion as far as the ways of my people.
Or sort of, her face does a bit of scrunching, not liking this, but all right, let's go.
Okay. I'll cast teleport, and anyone who wants to come with to Serenia can do so. If anyone wants to stay behind, they can also do that.
Well, I'll
Beyond-
leave you behind.
Well, beyond Zorsha and Animosity, who I know are staying.
I mean, as much as I would love to stay in Brand, I've got a
Maybe we
kid to
can
feed.
come back tomorrow.
That too.
The wonder of teleportation. We are simply bound by time.
As we're getting ready to as we're getting ready to teleport, K2's just like, you know, they theorize that every time you teleport, you're actually dying, and a clone is what steps out on the other end.
God.
Why would you put that thought in my head?
Yeah.
What is Edwards about to cast it?
Yeah. Like K2 finishes, and then we're all like shunted through the realm of death itself.
Woo!
So, yeah, even worse. It's not like, oh, mystical magical flash, and we're here. It's like like howls of the dead and scraping bones.
Well, considering right now the theme that's happening every time you teleport, that's essentially what you're doing. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You literally, like, in a brief second, traverse the plane of death and feel like, especially you, Edward, you feel like something in that brief moment is just right there staring at you as you reappear on the other side.
Probably death.
No, I thought it was Greg the Candyman.
No,
It's actually
Greg's
the
great.
Muffin Man.
Captain
actually-
Kangaroo, that's weird.
Yeah! Crocodile Dundee? I don't need another knife!
Up until we got, like, shunted through the fucking screaming pits of fear and hell, apparently, as this is the world's worst version of teleportation so far that we've ever done. I hate it. Every other time we've teleported with other campaigns, it's not been this bad, and this is just like, fucking, what the fuck? But up until we obviously go through the fun tunnel, Briar obviously is holding Alma's dead body, so there won't really be any, like, romantic goodbye with Zorsha, because that would just be weird. So she just, like, stares at her until we go off through the fun time.
She just stares back.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's a meaningful stare, I know.
The closed caption says "stairs and lesbian."
yeah, exactly. We have a full-on. There's a sapphic conversation happening.
Yeah.
Girls get it, all right.
Also, need I remind you that thing I have right above where it says class, it doesn't say wizard or sorcerer, it says necromancer.
Oh,
Just
I know.
saying.
I know. It's just that every time we get the description of the teleportation, I'm reminded again and again of what the fuck.
I want to make
That
it
means he
known,
likes the
Ryan.
romance next.
I want to make it known, Ryan, that
I could have chose Blood Ascendant. That would have made a lot more sense for that.
She'd been amazing. Would have been very fitting with this group.
Yeah, they would have had a necromancer, or a vampire and a pseudo-vampire. Sorry, continue, Mister.
Random headcanon. I just like to think that every time we teleport, there's also It's a Small World playing as we go.
Oh god, like slowed down, bass boosted.
It's like if you went, it's like if you went on YouTube and, like, slowed the video down to, like, 0.25.
Yeah,
Ugh.
absolutely awful.
It's a small world after.
That's cursed. Alright, we landed Serenia after the most traumatizing second of our lives.
Terrible.
You're plucked out of existence in one spot and placed into existence in another spot by two skeletal hands.
Ugh.
As you feel suddenly cold.
Hmm.
Yay.
Just turns and looks at K2 like, why'd you gotta say that?
What do you
And now we
mean?
get to change the theme song.
I thought it was a relevant topic.
You have terrible timing.
What do you mean? I already feel cold.
I hate that fucking.
K2 is exactly the kind of person to be like, hey, what if this rocket ship explodes right at the What if it explodes and we all die? Like, dude, really?
You gotta ruin everything that we like Ferris wheels.
It's because K2's drug of choice isn't even alcohol, it's just chaos. Right.
Yeah,
So-
all the other drugs just put me on normal. Chaos is what actually gets me going.
Yeah.
Mm.
So... whereabouts do we appear?
I mean, did you have a preset destination in mind?
I mean...
What item are you using to teleport to Serenia?
I'm very familiar with my own home.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
where would
need-
you like to appear in your home?
Probably upstairs. Because the
Alright.
last thing we want to do is appear in the fucking storefront with a corpse. Technically,
Two corpses.
Okay. One of them is a wolf.
It's
The other one is
Person.
the other one is a specific person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Charles' sister.
Yeah, might not want to do that. Yeah, we'll like upstairs, wherever there's enough room to fit this amount of people.
You appear in your room.
That's fine. I'm gonna. I'll be back in a minute.
Got a big room, Edward. I was not expecting.
Yeah. Take a look around. How cringe is it?
It's pretty boring.
Yeah, it's
It's like a guest room.
yeah. At this point, it's kind of hello.
Hello?
Hello? Hello, Krista? Hello?
Hello? No? Okay.
Oh, I think she's lagging.
I think so.
Damn, no bird skulls.
What?
I was fully expecting Edward to have like a weird raven skull in his bedroom.
No, he's too boring for that.
The necromancy thing didn't start until after he left.
Ah, so you got exposed to metal in college.
Yeah. Sure.
Any remnants of childhood are no longer in this room either.
Yeah.
Is there like workout equipment with laundry on top of it?
Yeah, has this been repurposed?
No, it's strictly like more of like a guest bedroom style. Like there's a bed, a nightstand on either side of the bed.
Hang on. Real quick, real pause. Krista, you're muted, but do you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
I have no idea what
There we
happened. Suddenly everything cut out and I just...
Yeah.
I think your shit just lagged.
Yeah, it's fair. Alright, you're back in. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so there's a bed, there's a nightstand on either side of the bed, and there's like one wall has a big mirror, and that's it.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs.
Yeah.
Specifically, Edward would ask that everyone else stay. At least for now.
What do you want me
Just
traipsing around your house with your sister's dead body?
Yes! I don't need you traumatizing my family any more than they're about to be.
Jesus.
Do you mind if I get some fresh air?
That's fine.
Just leave the
There
building.
is a
Yeah.
balcony.
Yeah, yeah, basically just don't go downstairs with the body.
Yeah, no, Briar's not that stupid. When
But
Edward
is
leaves...
Tori that much of a meme?
No, that would be awful.
Anyways, continue.
After Edward leaves, I'm assuming to just go find anyone who's home. Briar will put Alma down on the bed, because you said there was a bed in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. She'll put her down on the bed and sort of try and do her best.
Ah, yes, the still bleeding corpse.
Listen, you can change bed linens, it's whatever, alright? And Briar's gonna do her best to, like, clean her up so she doesn't look so awful, because she does not look good.
No.
Yeah. Rava, like, as soon as she, like, they appear, Rava just kind of, like, carefully puts Fenny down, or hands him to Raylan, whichever.
Probably best to give him the reeling.
Yeah. Really
Sorry,
just kind
my
of.
dad just came home with dinner.
It's okay.
And they forgot my cookies. Those whores.
Fuckers.
Yeah, you... It's room, right?
What?
So just...
You kind of cut it halfway through.
This is a spare bedroom, right?
Correct.
Are there any other, like, blankets or anything laying around?
There is a linen closet.
Well, yeah, I'll just grab, like, a sheet or a blanket or whatever, because We're not gonna make her look the best before parents come upstairs, or siblings, or in general families. So
Yeah,
make her face look nice and then cover that shit up.
You rummage through the linens and pull out a blanket at random, and find that this is a hand-sewn blanket carved in the image of Edward's face from his younger years.
Nice.
Not carved, but sewn.
Yeah,
I was like, how does one carve a blanket?
that gives us a much different context. Yeah, that's probably buried deep in there for reasons.
Yeah, I imagine Rava
Well, then
pulls
it
that
won't
one out.
matter if it gets ruined then.
We'll flip it upside down.
Right. Anyways, yeah.
I imagine between Rava and I, we do a half decent job at making her look not absolutely awful.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah, clean up the blood.
I prestidigitate the blood that is starting
Yeah,
to
there we
seep
go, that's
onto the
right.
floor.
K2 also there to assist. We got this.
Yeah, I'll head downstairs.
Yeah, easy enough. As you step out into the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
also leaving from a room nearby is Arya. And
Okay.
she's rubbing her temples a little bit, and then she hears you, and she turns. How drunk am I? I need to go back to bed. And she just turns around and goes back into the room.
Edward, internally merciful that that's the only interaction. Like, he probably sees her and is like, just, fuck. And then she just turns and goes back and just, that's better. Yeah,
Yeah, you head downstairs, and the staircase isn't that far from the checkout counter.
mhm.
So as you walk down, Charles hears you coming, and without looking, he goes, "Oh, Ari, could you go help over it?" And he turns to you, he's like, "Edward, when the fuck did you get here?"
Edward doesn't say anything initially, but Charles, as his brother, immediately would be able to tell that there is something gravely wrong.
Okay, so you're quiet, so what's going on?
Just kind of look out past the counter. Like, how busy is it out there?
Not very. There's like 2 people in here. Actually, before you speak, let me finish up here. And he just turns back. Sorry about that. Let's finish your transaction, and you can leave. I'll close shop for this. He quickly finishes, shuffles the remaining person out, and then is like, okay. Now what?
I found her.
Okay. I assume that we're thinking of the same person, and you have found Alma.
Yeah.
That's good, at least. Although, judging by your temperament, I assume things did not go as you wanted them to.
No.
You see his expression turns from like content into more of like sadness, and it like almost instantly shifts. I see.
I don't know if there was anything of her left. I mean, the body, yeah, but I don't know if Alma was still in there or if it was whatever took her from us.
What do you mean?
It was some. If I remember correctly, Edward doesn't know basically anything about this creature, just that it was apparently within her and tried to take him over as well.
Yeah, that would be the only kind of details you would have gotten about it.
I don't know.
And that it's a celestial.
Some thing, some emissary of a god, some sadistic angel that thought it could just ruin lives. Ruin our family. I don't even know why. I don't know. Charles, I don't fucking know. It took Alma from us, and it tried to take me too. Almost succeeded. Couldn't let it hurt anyone else. I don't know how much of what she did, of what the cult did was her, and how much was it. I don't know. But she's home now. She's upstairs.
I suppose we should prepare burial rites, some kind.
Yeah.
I assume you have plans for that.
Not really. But
Have you told Mother?
not yet.
Probably do that before you bite anything.
I was going to. We should probably both be there.
Yeah, probably.
So we'll head upstairs and find her mom.
All right. For sake of brevity, you tell her. She has about the same reaction. Asks you what your plans are, and yeah, it does devastate her a lot more because she always saw hope in Alma. So she does not take it well, but
of at least the family that he knew well enough to have a good read on, Charles was always more like their father in that he could take bad news without really showing it.
yeah, she spends a good few hours crying.
Edward probably spends some of that with her, doing the same.
Yeah.
Edward will probably come back. Probably fresh off of that. So definitely more red. He's definitely been crying. It's not hard to tell. You've probably heard. Just gotta come back and just I don't know what the rest of you want to do here, if anything, but they know you can leave her here. I'll be here if you need me. Just gotta get things ready.
Suppose I should find a place to get a horse and cart so I can transport Fanny back to Swarky. I have much to do now, so.
Do you plan on burying him as soon as you get there?
There are certain rites that must be performed, ceremonial. But it shouldn't be long afterwards, I wouldn't imagine.
I guess let me know when you plan on doing it.
I will send word for you.
It only seems fair. He was as much a member of our group than any one of us.
As for the rest of you, I suppose this is goodbye. I can't say it hasn't been interesting. There are things that I would change about what's happened between us all, if I could. But such thinking is not helpful in times like these. Just know that I do not leave you all without regrets about some of my actions. Hopefully one day I can somehow make it right to you all. Before I go, I just walk over to K2 and I pull something out of my bag and I show it to him. And it's a jar with a wispy white essence inside of it. And I was like, I do not know how much this is worth to you. And I don't particularly feel like mincing words at a time like this. But I will give you this, and the ring that I purchased in Brand, if you give my grandfather his eyes back.
Reelan, I was always going to give your grandfather's eyes back. You don't have to buy that. But I will take this. Yes, please. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, K2, never change.
I was always gonna do it. You didn't even buy me.
However, yeah.
However,
So
I won't say
yeah.
no.
Yeah. So this isn't a bribe; it's a gift. He said it was a gift, Your Honor. What's your evidence?
Pick it up in small claims court.
What's your evidence of that, bro? Trust me. Bro, trust me. He said it.
Just for your knowledge,
Yeah.
Mike, that's an essence of a wind elemental.
Wind elemental, thank you. Couldn't remember which one you had.
Yeah, because we got those so long ago, and we've yet to do anything with them.
Yep.
Busy.
Well, all the stuff
Getting-
I want to do with them, is end game stuff. It's not like.
Stuff to be done in
Yeah,
game.
we've also yet to find things that are strong enough to hold these essences.
I mean, we got
We haven't been
one.
looking.
The hammer.
Well, yeah, you have one. That's one of
Oh,
the
the hammer's-
8? I
That's
think.
Well,
we have.
the hammer's worth like 20,000 gold.
Yeah, it is made from high enough quality material and whatnot it could hold an essence without just exploding.
Yeah, that thing holds some potent essence in it without
Yeah. But that's we have a bajillion essences. If we can't put them all into the hammer.
Yeah. We can't just stack enchantments on that damn thing like a Diablo.
Yeah, exactly.
God. Anyways.
I don't want to speak for everybody, but I feel like in this case, I don't think anyone would disagree that we all want to be there to say goodbye to Fenny.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Second
isn't really goodbye in this room. If that's okay with you, obviously.
Oh yes, no, that is fine. I just I don't know how much time I'll have for a proper goodbye once I return home. There'll be a lot to do. And so I wanted to make sure that I at least had the opportunity to say this here while I had the chance.
Well, I don't know about everybody else, but I could use break.
Yeah, didn't we talk about taking a little time and then
Yeah, and then
everything just kind of happened?
yeah, so I'm down for a little bit of downtime. This seems
One
like
could
as good
say
a
you're
time as
down for
any.
downtime.
Yeah, I am down with the times.
Cool.
Briar is gonna stay here with Alma's body. Not trusting it.
You fully expect it to wake up and strangle somebody.
I don't just fully expect it's just gonna pop up and go crazy, but there's just been too much weird stuff. So, and now that I'm full health, I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm a chill here with this, and also help Edward if he needs help.
You've also got 45 minutes left of healing factor as well.
I know, and I'm Gucci. I am probably gonna run a marathon.
I think at the point where this conversation would be happening, it's probably been an hour and a half. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure how much time had passed.
Well, I feel
15
like
minutes.
a whole new me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rava,
All my stars are gone.
Rava?
Rava will look at Raylan and just, well, if you want to do your goodbyes here, since you will have to be busy later, I'm glad to have met you. I wish you good luck on your next endeavors.
And I you. Yeah. wouldn't be long after that Reelan would go and get a horse and cart and make his way for Swarky. If anyone followed at that time or came later, it's up to you all.
Reva would probably follow later. She's also staying here, but not in the I don't trust this body way, as in the
I'm tired
like
and need a nap way.
No, it's more of the
friend help.
yeah, but also like in
Yeah.
our culture you stayed with the deceased to like A, support the family, but also like help guide their spirit away. So even though she doesn't really know almost, she support friendship and is there. Nevertheless, not want to murder your sister again way.
I don't even think Briar's here because I want to murder your sister. It's in case shit happens. I want to make sure she doesn't kill all of you.
Yeah, before.
Either way, it's for a lot more meaningful than.
Yeah, I think Briar's just the logical thing of I don't trust it. I'm gonna stay and watch it.
Makes sense. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting on it.
It's funny.
But it's kind of funny.
It's like 85% I don't trust this body, and then like 15% of like, I've been part of a church. I know what last rites are. I'm helpful.
Yeah.
So.
Before Reelan goes, Atchmil will give him, because he meant to give this to him long ago, but forgot. And also I forgot. He pulls out a patch with the seal of my family guild on it and gives it to Joshua. Or Reelan.
Joshua.
Sorry, Reelan. There's two there. One for the doggo and one for you.
Punch it.
I say you two more than rightfully would have earned your place among my people.
Means a great deal to me. I cannot tell you how much our friendship has meant to me. That's from you. You are a good man.
Well, I could safely say if you had stuck around a little bit longer, I think Vesic would have liked to have you around a bit more.
I've been looking for you, girl.
Don't be a stranger.
When things have calmed down, you may find me calling upon you again.
Speaking of Vesic,
I look forward to it.
Speaking of Vesic, do the two of you want to go and make sure he's returned to his former state? Are you still able to do that, K2?
I'll have to wait till tomorrow.
That's fine. Whenever you're, back up to full strength, we can take care of it, K2.
K2, in this kind of like rest period, is never going to be far from Edward. One might consider that he is following Edward, but his deception is so high that it's never obvious. He just happens to always be around.
And Edward wouldn't think to see. It's mostly just like, it's like Edward wouldn't try to be like, "Are you following me?" It's just like, "Oh, K2's here." Okay,
yeah. Like I'm not being stealthy. I'm being covert.
He's blending in with the crowd.
Don't be suspicious.
The crowd of nobody.
Yeah.
Hey man, we finally got some downtime. I'm just checking out Serenia. It's a nice place.
and K2 decides to creep on one of his party members.
Briar refuses to say goodbye to Reelan in this small little room. Briar does not like goodbyes, so she does not give one in this moment. She's like, I like this body. I'm gonna watch this body. Yep. Also, I would like to point out that Reelan is now actually a Boy Scout because he's now received another patch for his sash. So, actually a Boy Scout.
God damn it.
I want to add that the bromance has turned into an OT3 because Reelan gave K2 a ring.
Nah.
Yes, they're a throuple.
You're like you're the extra person who started as like a rival / antagonist who has slowly
Yeah.
worked his way into the hearts and minds of the other two.
That's so true.
Can't stop thinking about him, but not because I hate him. I don't understand this feeling. What the fuck? and then K2 just busts down the door drunk and just, what if we all just got naked? Oh! That explains everything! Fade to black. No. Josh.
Ryan.
Ori. Sorry.
I didn't realize we were playing Pokemon, but thank you for playing, Tori.
Welcome.
Edward, while he's here, knowing what he has to do here, do we want to go into detail with me resolving what Death assigned me to do, or no?
And that's why K2's following him.
I figured.
Not gonna let my friend commit mass murder.
So I have thought about this.
Okay.
And yes, I do.
That doesn't sound terrifying.
Yeah, right. Not at all. Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious to see who Edward picks.
Oh. Don't like that part.
Alright. I guess I feel like it would take Edward a few days.
Oh, probably. I don't expect him to just walk out and go,
No.
okay, first person's gonna die.
No, it's definitely, you know, because we're already having to make so many agonizing decisions. Why not add one more to agonize over?
Exactly.
I feel like Edward, being a doctor, he'd probably try to pick someone who's already, or someone's, if one is not enough, who's already kind of ailing and suffering physically.
So you're looking for someone who's marked by death?
Yep, pretty much.
Sure, we'll go with that. Not fully, I guess, considering what he might be consigning them to, because the details of what would happen to the person whose place was being, or who was effectively taking Rava's place, was never clarified because he never thought to ask. So in Edward's mind, he's thinking somebody who's closer to death, or again, someone's, if not necessarily, if one isn't enough. If only because these people are already in so much pain that death may well be a mercy.
Okay. So you're in a retirement community, basically.
I know this, Josh.
So are you gonna be door to door investigating, checking people out, door to door guest selection.
I mean, yeah, I guess in a way. Again, he is a doctor.
Yeah.
So yeah. I guess kind of just checking up on the health of the community is. There might be a couple medically inclined people here, but I don't think Kellan Falls would be large enough to have like a residential, like full-time doctor kind of deal. Even if there are a bunch of old people, they're also mostly elves, so they've lived for a long fucking time already.
Mm-hmm.
This is my life tree. It was planted when I was born. Now it's all the way up the fuck there.
yeah, that's why Serenia is so thickly wooded, because it's all just elven trees. So yeah, these things live for fucking ever.
Some say when the elf dies, the tree dies too.
Yeah, it's basically like living in like the fucking California redwood forest. But yeah.
Okay. I guess it's easy enough for you to find somebody.
Yeah.
You're basically a death witness at this point, as you go.
Yeah.
Walking through, knocking on doors, checking people out for their livelihoods. Your passive medicine is high enough.
I would hope so with a 25.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to find a few candidates that you can pick from.
Okay.
They all have names.
I'm sure they do.
Yep. And you can select any of them as targets. There are 5 of them. And I don't care about their names. You pick one.
I know. Yeah, I guess I'll just... I guess... Do you want me to just give you a number 1 through 5, or just...
No, I don't care.
Okay.
It's irrelevant.
Okay,
I just want to know how you attempt to kill them.
Sweet.
So, you know... yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking another medical way that you can kill someone. So you know how if you defib someone wrong, their heart stops?
Yeah.
I do have the ability to just conjure lightning with my hands.
Yeah.
So basically just do that, I guess.
Charnel touch somebody to death?
I mean, they're old and feeble. I don't imagine it's that hard.
It probably wouldn't be.
Literally just one hand to the side, one hand on top, pulse, and their heart just stops.
Alright. So you reach over as you're giving your medical examination, I guess, is the more appropriate way of putting that. Grabbing this individual and sending a jolt of electricity through them. Suddenly, they just jolt, and you feel like the body tense up and lock up, and then still standing there, as the head just like turns to you and looks you in the eyes. Your compliance is sweet. I do greatly appreciate it, Edward. Go back to your friends. This one can live longer. I just hope you've learned your lesson. And then the body just falls over.
I would like catch them as they fall to make sure they don't, crack their skull open and actually might die.
Yeah, you do so as you're still holding on to this person.
Yeah. I guess probably just put them back in their bed, as at this point they're probably just on permanent bed rest.
You put them in the bed and they go, "Wow, I feel so alive."
That's good.
Thanks, doctor.
You're welcome.
I need a nap.
It might be for the best, yeah. I guess if there's any family, just like kind of give them like a quick rundown of how their loved one is doing, or if there's a caretaker, do the same thing. Head out back towards the house / business.
K2 is waiting outside.
Oh yeah. K2.
How's it feel, Edward?
There are a lot of feelings.
What's that?
There are a lot of feelings. They're... Mercifully, they're not dead. I think it was the agonizing over it, having to put in the effort to actually make a choice and then enact it. Having to act in their stead rather than having them do so and I don't have to experience the consequences firsthand. I think that was the point.
Yeah, it's a lot different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Middle of the fight, it's you or them. But when it's just you, and a choice. You'll learn a bit more about yourself in a moment. Glad you didn't kill anyone. But the intent was there. And it'll always be there.
What are you saying?
there's a difference between killing and murder. Now you know where the line is.
Yeah. I do.
Let me buy you a drink.
Edward kind of looks off towards the distance. I have to hold on to that for a moment. Got something else I need to do first. Edward begins to cast teleport. I don't know if you have counterspell to stop that or not, Mike.
Nope.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So I want to teleport to the mausoleum, Josh, if I'm allowed to.
Okay. Yeah, you do so.
Okay. Am I in it, or am I outside in the crater, being stared at by Gunter?
You would be outside.
Okay.
Gunter is not currently there.
Okay. I guess I'll make my way inside as far as I'm allowed.
All right. Yeah, you walk in, navigate to the exit, or to the not the exit,
The entrance
you
into
navigate all the way to the very end,
Okay.
and you pass through the barrier. And there is a familiar wispy energy conjured within the room as she materializes herself. She's just standing there with her arms crossed.
I owe you an apology.
I know.
Despite himself, he kind of smirks at that and just... I was an arrogant jackass, so I'm sorry. I didn't understand the gravity of your role, and now I do. It won't happen again.
Thank you. I suppose you want him back.
Yeah.
He's waiting for you outside.
Okay. Then I suppose our business is done then.
Not quite. Somebody asked me to pass a gift to you. I don't know its significance, but I'd imagine that you do.
Okay.
She just reaches into some mist that's kind of formed near her and just pulls out a sword. As it seems to just like morph from this mist into this fine blade. It looks very similar to the sword that Alma wielded in that fight. But this one is more inlaid with a... Yeah, it's almost... The best way to describe it is it's like weaved silver and gold. So they're not merged. Like it's not Electrum.
They're just intertwined.
They're spiraled amongst themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the trim of the blade.
Gotcha.
And the pommel is actually a very beautifully carved topaz. Representing more of the... it seems to be more carved to represent the sun. You don't look strong enough to wield it.
No.
But you wanted you to have it. Truthfully, I was expecting her to be a lot more of a bitch, but... Seems Death is trying to change her a little bit. Not me, Death, the actual.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. The point at which the soul leaves it. You know what Death is.
Yeah. Point where one part of what I can do stops working and the other part does.
Yeah, I suppose.
I guess I did have a question regarding resurrection.
Okay.
All of them incur the same cost, or was the way I can do it a specific case?
What do you mean? Like every resurrection in existence. Cost.
The way I understand it being that most resurrections require some kind of diamond cost.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't.
Correct.
Do the diamonds act as like a substitute for the soul?
In a way.
Okay. So, if Ashramir revives his wife, he won't have you coming after him then? Or I guess maybe more the individual who does the resurrection won't have you coming after them?
The diamond represents a cost of their life. Basically, think of it as a bribe.
Something about that feels funny.
Because I'm Death. What need of money do I have?
Yeah, exactly. I'd figure something assumedly beyond the material need for... I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm not making this any better.
You're not very good at talking.
Yeah.
Sometimes Death needs to pay for the vacation.
I guess at this point, just kind of awkwardly, like, holding the sword. Not totally sure where to put it, because it doesn't fit in the corpse bag, but he doesn't have, like, a scabbard or anything, or a sword belt to, like, loop around and put it on him.
It's just a naked blade.
I don't know.
She would have given you
Okay.
the
The associated scabbard.
yeah, that's the word scabbard.
Gotcha.
Scabbard for it. Just as finely crafted.
Gotcha.
It's definitely not the same blade that she used in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's just similarly dressed.
It's had a palette swap.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much.
If I were to return here, would I be barred access after this point?
Why would you?
I don't know. Got a lot of old bodies here.
Well, there's a lot of dedicated tombs to old bodies here. Most of the bodies are gone.
I'm sorry, Josh, could you repeat that?
Oh yeah, she said there's a lot of dedicated spots for bodies here, but most of them are gone.
Decomposed over time, I guess, or
Taken.
people took bodies from here and you let that happen? I guess if you have the soul, it doesn't really matter if they take the body, does it?
Body's worthless. It's not like most of them got up and walked away.
Oh, yeah, but I don't. I don't know how this whole thing really works. I don't even totally know how mine does.
You should probably study your book more.
I don't think I need to. All necromancy's got me is misery. Never wanted it in the first place.
Isn't it strange how that works? You have the power over life and, in some circumstances, death. Pretty powerful, if you ask me.
Do I really have power over death if you're just gonna keep slapping me in the face if I keep trying to use it?
Well, that was your punishment.
Okay, fair. I don't exactly intend on doing that again, though, so... But... It's not like I ever really wanted power. It's not like I ever really wanted any of what's happened to me in the last 2 months, 3 months.
You're soured on this whole life thing, aren't you?
Not life in general. Just this part of it. But it's not like I have to continue it. I can choose to stop. Do what I wanted to do. Help people. Without having to use magic. I don't have to bring people back from death if I can prevent them from dying in the first place.
It's a very noble cause. Reminds me of the first clerics. Who had the reverse mentality of, if we can't prevent people from dying in the first place, maybe we can bring them back instead.
Did they have the same troubles with you that I did?
Didn't work the first few times they've tried it. The spell was right, but the cost was wrong.
Oh god, don't tell me they tried human sacrifice, soul for a soul.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ugh.
Then they thought that killing people more brutally, in a more inhumane way, was the better choice. And that just... it was not a good choice.
Huh.
Finally they decided on diamonds, and, well... I'm a sucker for diamonds.
I'll have to keep that in mind then.
Diamonds are our girl's best friend.
Just in the back of Edward's mind, just Rava.
I'm not saying you have to give up necromancy, Edward.
I'm not saying you're the one who's telling me to. I'm not ascribing the blame to you.
I think there are a lot of people that would benefit from your continued use of it. And if you choose to keep bringing people back from the dead, I won't come after you. My little gift to you. And I have no use for diamonds from you either. In fact, if you try to bring them as part of a sacrifice for whatever necromantic magic you do, then I'll probably start coming for you. Because you're better than that.
Alright, fair.
Just come visit every once in a while.
And you were asking me why I'd want to come back? Very strange game we're playing here.
Well, sometimes I'd prefer it if you come for death, instead of death coming for you.
It takes him a second, but then Edward flushes bright red. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'll come back soon.
Sure you will.
You're not helping.
I'll be here for eternity.
Edward. He doesn't storm out, but it is definitely much faster They're just a normal pace.
Speed walking.
Yeah.
You walk out, and as you exit, Darkalion is just right there.
Yeah, probably just ram right. Just, oh, fucking. Shut up, Mike. Yeah. Just run into Darkalion as he comes back into existence.
Took you long enough. Are you done in there?
No comment.
He might need another 5 minutes.
I mean, again, Edward, not hard to read. He's definitely flustered by something. I don't know how much of that Darkalion actually witnessed, though.
Well, none of it, if you can remember.
Gotcha.
Just the barrier.
Gotcha. Well, I also don't know where he was being held at the time, so... Wait. Darkalion, how long have you been standing out here?
About 20 minutes or so before you went in that room.
Well, that's good. It's been a while, actually.
Wait a minute. Where is everybody?
I'm not even gonna say might have. I pissed off Death and she took you as recompense until I did something for her.
The hell? Why me?
I don't know. But I did it, and you're back now. There's been some developments in a lot of things. I'll catch you up on the way. Just kind of grab Turkey, like not like aggressively, but just kind of like, okay, come on, let's go.
The only thing I'll ask right now is how long?
I'm trying to think in game. It's been like a week, 2 weeks.
It's been just under a week.
Yeah, about a week.
Yeah. It's been
About
6
a week between then and now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long week.
Is everybody else okay? I mean,
physically.
the hell does that mean?
Fanny died.
Oh fuck.
As did Alma once we found her.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Ironically, I think she's better off dead than alive. Kind of awkwardly holds up the sword, which he doesn't know what it does. I don't know. It's been a few days since that point. But yeah, we need to go back to Serenia. Let's go.
Okay.
Pop out, teleport back to Serenia.
Yeah, easy enough.
Would K2 have just stayed in the same spot waiting for Edward to return, or would he just have like gone back to?
I mean, you've been gone for like fucking 20 minutes. He's not gonna wait that long.
I don't know. K2
probably-
can be a patient man.
He probably waited like 20 seconds and then left.
Yeah, I was like, okay, whatever. Okay, yeah.
20
so,
seconds was like, I'm gonna go get a coffee.
I'm not gonna like stand outside this random
This
old
person's
person's
yeah,
house.
you know that's fair. Yeah. So yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I guess Edward would seek out K2. Probably with Darkalion in tow. but that's also up to Darkalion if he wants to do something else in the meantime.
I mean, I've got nothing else to do.
Right.
I mean, a week of time is missing for me. I've got nothing going on.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a couple days since we've been in Serenia, right?
Yeah, it would have been a few days.
Okay, so I would have had time to go heal Atramir's kid and reel
Go
in his
perform a
grandfather.
fucking miracle akin to
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know, in between my stalking sessions.
I thought we were still on day 1.
Well, I thought it took Edward a couple of days.
Yeah. It would have taken Edward.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Like if it was the same day, I wouldn't have been able to teleport and go do all that. I was out of the high spell slots I need for that.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why I was like,
It's
like
been at least a day.
It
at minimum.
Between everything that like Edward has to do, it's probably been like 2 or 3. But yeah.
Okay. Then yes, you would have had time to go take care of the healings and stuff.
Cool. I don't make a big thing out of it.
Before he goes in, so where's my money?
Wow.
Where's my money?
Like, are you gonna give me an essence too? Hate you out here just collecting essence for healing favors.
Yeah, you restore Grandpappy Reeland's.
Pappy Reeland.
Happy reeling.
Oh, God.
And Vesik's capability of walking.
Basic spine.
Yeah. Both are easily fixed with your spell.
Right.
Meanwhile, Rava and Briar are helping prepare a fucking funeral.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet.
We're like, Edward's very distracted. We'll do this.
But yeah, I guess going back to the point and just where would K2 be, I guess, in this moment?
Well, seeing how it's been a few days and he's already done his miracles for the week.
Mm-hmm. It's weekly.
Thanks, Jesus.
Jesus was a wizard. Damn it, I knew it.
And a sorcerer, and bard, and a warlock. He wore many hats.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he did.
It was very hot.
For the last time, I don't wear hats.
So you're telling me Jesus multi-classes.
He wears crowns.
Okay.
Ugh.
Jesus was definitely a warlock pretending he was a cleric. Anyways, sacrilege aside.
Well, seeing how it's now K2's off day, he'd probably just be lounge.
K2's Sabbath.
God damn it. He'd probably just be
You know how I feel, bitch.
lounging at the old watering hole with a drink in his hand.
Oh my god.
Tiny umbrella as well.
Yeah, I mean, between everyone else here, K2 definitely stands out among the rest of them. So, I feel like it's pretty easy to find. Yeah, so Edward walks up. Darkalion in tow. He's holding a sword. Right.
Holding or carrying, because those are two different things.
Yeah, I guess carrying would probably be the more accurate.
I keep picturing like Edward like holding it like one would hold like a like a dirty napkin they don't know what to do with.
just
like finger and thumb, just holding it like
yeah, like
arm stretched.
Yeah. How Duke Sword may not know. But yeah.
As Edward blocks out K2's son, while holding a sword, K2 just like like casually says, as if he's almost bored, saying no, please, sir, I didn't know she was married.
God damn it, K2.
Oh, how's it going there, Edward?
Well, I got
And-
the Kalian back.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I have a sword, and I don't know how to put it into words, but death is interested in me, and not just because I can raise the dead.
One would say you have a date with death.
More like death has a date with you.
Like interested or interested?
What's the difference?
Never mind.
No,
Okay.
no, wait. The latter.
Oh, okay. You do know the difference.
It took me a second. Yeah, right?
Well, for me, I'm just surprised because I mean, everybody I've ever talked to about like religion and whatnot, they don't really talk to people. She's not just like the angel of death, right? Like she's like for sure the goddess herself who just kind of looks over the fire and whatnot.
I don't even know if ascribing deity would be correct. Like, I guess, but it almost feels more like... Well, I guess a deity is a personification of a primal force, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not entirely certain, but... Yeah. This has been a very confusing half hour.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, especially for you. God. I need a drink.
No, I meant really. Tell me about. Okay, never mind.
No, I'll... Look, I can drink and talk at the same time. I'm not planning on getting that drunk. Effectively filter Kaylin in on what Joe has been here to witness.
I will cast message in order to order us some more drinks.
Right before the scene ends. So, K2, how do I talk to women? Because I have no fucking idea. End scene.
It's all come full circle.
What do you mean this is the perfect time to... Wait, you're not gay? That you and Reelan had a thing.
Whoa, I will not stand for this bi erasure. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No, I'm not surprised, as clearly there has been some trouble in paradise these last couple weeks.
Terrible. Fuck you, Mike. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So
We can go wherever you want to now.
we can leave our friends behind. Let's jump over to Atramir. He's reunited with his walking kid.
Reunited.
Yeah, some good news.
Some good news, yeah. At this point, at this point, Atramir's sort of just taking Vesic around the town, getting him accustomed, not having walked for like I don't know how long, like at least a week or two.
It's been like a month.
Yeah.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that long, but when you're not walking for a month, that's enough.
Yeah.
I didn't think that much time had passed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's been.
I would have guessed like 3 weeks at the most.
Really sort of treat the kid to a bit of a good time,
Yeah. Actually, no. Yeah, you're right. It's been closer to 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The better part of a month.
Yeah.
And sort of just like let him know that I've got some things in the works. To be like, hey, we're probably gonna take a couple field trips with my friends. Don't worry, everything will be fine. In any case, let's just have some fun today. Now that you are back up and walking. Treat him to as many amenities as we have here at Serenia.
Casa de Edward.
Yeah, Casa de Edward.
Okay.
Get him some good food, and I just have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Be a dad.
Take him to the waterfall.
Throw him off the waterfall. Wait.
I said take him. I didn't
Don't
say
do that.
toss him.
Don't do that.
Throw him off the waterfall. Break his spine again. K2, help. No. You got one.
Also, sort of just like check in with everybody, see how they're doing.
Sure. We can. Do you want to roleplay that, or you just want to take it as a swift action?
Swift action, since I know that Tori and Rava are off preparing the fucking funeral, and K2's probably having more than one umbrella drink today.
Ah, yes, Tori and Rava.
Sorry,
Also,
Fred.
Briar and Krista.
Wow.
Fred, it's been a long week.
It's Wednesday, my guy.
Yeah?
What a week!
Wednesday, my
It's
dude.
only Wednesday.
Yeah.
We started.
Also, sort of just like, would news have reached us by now that Darkalion is back?
Probably not,
That-
unless they've messaged you guys.
That depends. Like, again, it's probably like the third day after our fight when Edward would have done that. So, like, the first 2 days, there's nothing.
Alright, yeah. Well, for the most part, just spend some downtime being a parent. And then probably start planning the next move, because we have gotta seek out a cleric. And I believe we gotta tip off at High Golf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sort of make sure I've got the coin.
From the king. I mean, you do have the relevant diamond at the very
Yeah.
least.
Look, I fully anticipate clerics to be like, we gonna need a little extra on the top for the community box.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
the
a criminal.
will tell you
syntax.
that this is not a cleric.
It's a
Like,
shaman.
It's a shaman.
Yeah, but
Yes, this is
Yeah.
somebody that worships more like more natural things than a god.
Mm-hmm. The land itself. And the forces that accompany that.
More in the case of like essences of life and death than nature. So not a druid.
Yeah. The immaterial life forces that surround us.
Yeah.
They're just a particularly loud cat.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, also get Vesic accustomed to, stabbing for protection.
He is very accustomed.
Yeah,
Using his legs again.
yeah, like it's Vesic. That's like the one thing we can confidently say he is accustomed to.
Stabbing, throwing.
I thought this whole ordeal might have, I don't know, given the kid a little growth. But I guess not.
No.
It's right back to stabbing.
I
No,
mean,
he knows how to. It's not that he's just immediately stabbing people.
yeah.
Just brought up because Atramir was like, I want to teach him how to stab. He knows how to stab.
Oh.
Or just make sure that he can still stab while on 2 feet.
That was our first introduction to Vesic, was him stabbing someone.
Actually, he was throwing a knife at somebody.
What is throwing a knife, stabbing someone at a distance?
It's a long distance stab.
Exactly.
Fair. Touche. Touche.
It's stabbing with style.
Shut up, K2.
God damn it.
Drink it, coconut.
Oh, God. Swear to God, if we made a drinking game out of how many dumb things Mike says, we'd all be
we'd all be dead. Because as we would be drinking, it would happen more often. It's a death spiral, Nestor.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
Alright, so apart from Les Funerals, is there anything else anybody wanted to accomplish in these days?
Oh?
Not prior to, but after the fact, yes. So, no. Not yet.
Would anybody like to fill Darkalion in on what he missed?
I'll help with that.
Wait, I thought.
Yeah, I thought Edward.
Yeah,
was-
that's
Oh
what they
yeah,
did
that's
that.
right. That's
That's
right.
what
Yeah,
they
he
were
did.
doing while drinking.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we filter Kaelin in.
Momentarily mind lapsed.
And then I electrocuted him in the face.
And then I cut off my arm and gave it to someone.
And my leg.
And his
my
The
leg.
leg.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's all you hear him saying. The fuck?
And then I grew them back.
Honestly, that was the more disturbing part.
Again. The fuck?
I've seen amputation. I have not seen rapid regrowth. It was very strange. Fascinating, but incredibly strange.
Alright. For the sake of brevity, Alma's funeral goes on with actually quite a bit of attendance. A lot of the people that knew her show up. Most of which appear to be older elves.
Mm-hmm.
Because she disappeared from the area when she was young. So, not a lot of younger elves around.
What? No.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Fanny's funeral was more of a ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you guys are planning on speaking, we can start with anybody that wants to roleplay through Alma's funeral. If you have any words you want to say.
Oh.
Not in front of her mother.
Yeah, it's like,
Wow.
Wise. I don't think Edward has anything that he would say publicly.
Fair. Alright. Is there anything anybody wants to say at Fenny's burial?
He was such a good boy.
The first time we see Briar actually crying. Just absolutely just beside herself.
No, there'd probably be a single tear. It's sad. Poor buddy.
And up in the days leading up to Fetty's funeral, while all of you were gone, in accordance with the traditions of Swarky, it was Reeland's obligation and duty to build a large, like, kind of funeral pyre, like table, like platform for Fetty, and then to intricately paint designs over Fenny's body to represent the relationship that they had from the time that they met until Fenny's death. And then Reeland has to paint his face to resemble that of Fenny's visage. And then there is a funeral pyre for him, wherein his ashes are collected and given to Reeland in a leather-bound sack, which he will carry with him throughout the rest of his days.
I almost feel like the funeral part for Fenny is like one lit by Reeland, but also like Edward using electricity to spark a twig, and also K2. like we all contribute in our own ways.
Ah, yes. I throw a Molotov cocktail on
God.
Fenny's funeral.
Can't you just light your weapon on fire?
No, I don't have fire.
Oh yeah, that's right. You only get 2 of those. You don't get all 3.
Yeah, you don't get them all.
You get 2, and then you get an esoteric.
Yeah.
And I figured, you know what? Really, fire is the most common thing amongst the party. So besides having Molotov cocktails.
Don't you have lightning too? Couldn't that have done it?
Yeah. I was joking about the Molotov cocktail, obviously. But it was just like, everybody helps in some way, and I was like, I gotta win.
Yeah, well, yeah, just like the somber ritual, and then just grenade.
Everybody get down!
Really?
K2 will tell a speech about how in his homeland there is a special breed of warhounds that are bred from birth to fight alongside a specific warrior, and how he saw that same warrior spirit in Fenny. And so to honor Fenny, with the help of the rest of the party, he gives Fenny the greatest honor one of these warhounds can get, which is the 21 fetch salute.
Fuck off, Mike!
And
Trying to have a somber fucking moment here in your fucking meme lord tendencies.
This is a very serious honor from K2's homeland.
You just moved out to be a dickhead. Fuck you.
He's an
and
alien.
now Dark Hallion wants to be back where he was.
He's like, man, it was so much quieter in death.
Inside of death?
Yep, you heard me.
I mean, he don't remember anything that happened.
Yeah. He was just in a time.
I don't know what she did.
I like to imagine that's where she keeps everyone in limbo, inside of her.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Eh.
Man, that'll make it very awkward.
So it's not long after it's probably the morning or afternoon after Fanny's funeral that Reeland would, now that his grandfather is better, he would regale the tale of what happened, in the forest that he was hunting in. I tell him what happened to Durnfell, and how he was unable to recover him. And they would have their own separate, not same funeral ceremony, as Durnfell isn't dead, but lost in a sense. But after they kind of privately amongst themselves did that, they would kind of between the two of them begin to make their plans for setting out, as now they are both in need of new partners.
K2 would also want to talk to Rion's grandfather about Durnfell, about where he found Durnfell, so that K2 can find someone for Durnfell. gotta keep that promise.
Yeah, you don't want.
Or Red Eyes will come for me.
He's gonna get you.
He would have no idea, to be honest.
Not even like a general region? Like where, like, he doesn't know where he got this boar?
Yeah, I think he means before Durnfell became
I
what he
see.
is
Not
now.
a red eye itself.
No.
Just another boar.
Another boar. Oh yeah.
What?
I was like, wait a minute, huh?
What?
That's the first thing I thought of. Okay.
God.
Great, sweetie.
I know.
Oh man.
It's been a long day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he got the boar from the forest. So.
Oh, the forest here.
Yeah, the forest here.
Oh fuck.
That's where most of the Swarky hunters find their companions.
Oh, okay.
There's a wide breadth of diversity of life in the forest, so it makes it easy.
Gotcha.
Some people do choose to look elsewhere if they're looking for more of a mystical companion versus a organic one, but that's generally a pretty extreme rarity.
Is this whole like thing, is this like a long process you guys do to find these companions? He's asking in character, by the way.
Well, it generally, yes, the briefest amount of time it takes is at least a few weeks, as well, you have to first of all find an animal. You have to begin to commune with it. Generally, there is at least one, if not multiple, contests of strength between you and this animal before you start to begin to come to an understanding. It's a lengthy process.
Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Mhm.
It's like, should I go through the same process you guys go to? Because like this is for Darrenthal. Like that's the one thing that he wanted, was to have someone with him down there.
Well, I mean, I suppose I really haven't ever seen you interact with many animals outside of Finney, but if it's something you have some degree of familiarity with, it's the kind of thing you could maybe. I mean, it wouldn't be the same as a full bond, but you could at least get acquainted with an animal that is willing to and trust you enough to follow you within the course of a month and a half. But that would require a great deal of work on your front.
I'm gonna spend more time courting an animal for Durnthel than I've ever spent courting someone for myself.
Well,
So 5 minutes. Got it.
I mean, I suppose the quickest way to do it is to find an animal that either is in need of your aid, or if you find something specific that animal truly loves, such as a food or something like that, you can ingratiate yourself pretty quickly. Again, I suppose you're looking for an animal more to just follow you places than you are looking to actually train and form what we would consider a formal bond with this animal.
Right.
So, if all you're looking for is to make a friend of a beast, that generally won't take you as long, but making a companion of that beast afterwards is generally the lengthy process.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad then.
So if you're seeking boars, I can't remember the specific name of it, but there is a root that grows not far from here that they seem to be fond of. I'm sure we could find some for you.
Cool. I'm assuming Thurnfeld would want like a mate like that was like him, like a boar, right? Like it doesn't.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. Yeah.
And that seems to be the logical choice.
All right. Cool. All right then. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it's time consuming, but it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll or anything. It is accomplishable.
Okay. Yeah. Probably like if I had to like guess, probably it would be like a boar that like maybe is kind of like the outsider of like the herd or whatever groups of boar are called.
Yeah,
Seeing how like I'm basically doing like the pig version of Beauty and the Beast here. So it's like where's the boar bell to the beast red eyes?
I got it. Yeah.
She really is a funny girl, that boy.
Cool. So yeah, spend some time with the hunters, find a boar for red eyes, and then I guess I gotta elicit the help of Edward to get this thing over there.
Nah, walk, bitch!
You son of a whore!
How dare you insult my mother like that after she just lost a child?
Oh, not in front of her, I won't.
Pass me blind. No.
Bruce.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Come on,
yeah,
we're just gonna pop down there. Drop.
I mean, I do have
set up the dynamic, and then come back. 10-minute adventure. It'll be done like that.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
3 weeks later.
Yeah, 3 weeks later. K2, I'm going to fucking murder you. And if I don't, she will. Death standing over him with a kitchen knife. I mean, yeah.
I can't believe Captain Faulkner died. He died for the Resistance.
Yeah, I mean, I do still have the branch of the tree that the crown orb is in. So yeah, we can do
Fuck
that.
yeah.
Sure, I'll. This sounds like a terrible idea, I guess.
I really appreciate it.
I guess this. I think this. No, this doesn't completely go for me because I wasn't interested in trying to hook him up with something. I was trying to cure him, but I have no idea how to start doing that. So
I feel like the curing process
feel a lot longer.
would not only be a lot longer, but also it could be more damaging to like the fabric of this area.
Fair.
As long as he's happy, who cares?
Alright. We'll make this one pretty quick. You guys pop in, drop off the boar, pop out.
K2 looks back to see how it's going along. Durnfell's just ripping it apart. Ah, shit. Back to the drawing board.
I didn't even get to play my song.
Can you feel?
God. I was actually thinking more of the Kiss the Girl from Little Mermaid, but yeah, sure.
You know what? Either one I think is appropriate.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I
like.
Yeah, literally in and out, 10-minute adventure.
Yeah, Lonely Bell Boar doesn't like. She's not sad about it, is she?
No.
All right,
Seems fine.
cool, sweet.
Yeah.
I don't want to just fucking throw this animal into a toxic relationship.
Oh, she's like, dude, chill, new forest.
Oh, cool, someone that doesn't hate me.
Oh, God.
Yeah, bye sad man, bye friendly man with the roots.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Back away, slowly run. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah. What next? Who's next?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what fucking day we're on. I don't know what's
No.
We're
be coasting through this week,
yeah,
like
yeah. We're in the nebulous after all the burials happen. So
Yeah.
For safety's sake, let's just say it's been like 4 or 5 days.
yeah.
Yeah, it took like the better part of a week for K2 in the bush with the hunters to find the boar, and then Edward and K2 were gone for like half an hour.
Yeah. So it's probably been like a week that we've been in Serenia, or like
Okay.
a week and a half.
cool.
after all the funeral stuff was done, Rava and Briar just spent an obscene amount of time at the what is it, the hot spring or whatever.
Yeah.
Good choice.
I need a break.
Any old guy tries to get in with you guys, and both of you just death glare at him until he runs away.
And he's just like never. They just spin around to leave.
Yeah, well, yeah. Both of you are terrifying. If they don't get the hit from the stair.
Hello, ladies, running away.
Yeah. If they don't get the hit from the stair, just both of you smile, because both of you can either have it all the time or can manifest sharp-ass teeth.
Yep.
Yes.
Hello, teethy ladies. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Okay, I like living. Goodbye. Okay. I guess if no one has anything else first. Like and gather the rest as Reelan is off doing his own thing, and just I guess the long and short of it is just that I don't think I'm gonna be going out with you guys whenever you leave.
God, they're dropping like flies.
I know.
Fuck you, K2.
No, that was Mike.
Fuck you, K2 thoughts, what? I can read minds now. And Death got tired of trying to tell me what she likes and just put it in my brain now. I can't stop thinking about it. Anyways, yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily that there's, I don't know, just I kind of accomplished what I set out to do, I guess.
You didn't want to come with us to Sarnath?
I don't really think
Your pages in your book.
they're not necessary, really. More knowledge is always good, I guess, but anything more is advanced technique that's so incredibly and specifically niche that I doubt it'll ever see use.
So your plan is to just be a necromancer in Serenia. That's the rest of your life.
Not everybody has to burn out. Unless Blaze of Glory isn't what isn't what everyone should seek. I never expected to get all of this ability, all of this power. It's just, what has it all brought me? In the end, I mean, I guess I have more friends, but every time something happens, it's just one more chance for everything to go wrong, and my family has already lost enough. I don't think my mother would survive if another one of her children were to die.
I think you know better than anyone that death is just a part of life.
Yeah. I do. I didn't go to Sarnath to become a necromancer. I went to Sarnath to become a doctor. I haven't really been doing a whole lot of that in our travels.
You've saved plenty of people and helped plenty of people on our travels. I know there's been bad. There always will be. But you really think you're gonna help more people here than if you left?
I'm not planning on staying in Serenia. I'll be here for a while, but I can teleport. If anything, I'll probably spend a lot of time in Raverin, actually. There's There's a lot of plague going around there.
Raverin will be Raverin for a long time to come.
I know. That doesn't mean that I should.
You don't think learning some of that niche magic might help you in the future? To save places like Raverin?
I think
I've learned somewhat of what magic awaits me at the highest pinnacle, and none of it is helpful. I can conjure a plague of undead, but that already plagues Raverin at all times.
Have you ever thought that you might be able to use that to help undo the plague of undead?
I'm working on something similar to that.
So you still plan on traveling, the only difference is now you just plan on doing it alone?
plans on traveling and healing. Not everyone's path is to fight constantly. Truthfully, miss you. But safe. Believe in your work. If you're ever in Silverton or High Gulf, my home is always welcome for you.
Yeah.
Honestly, for a second there, I thought I'd cut out again. I'm like, no!
You're good.
No. I don't know what you want me to say, Briar.
Being by yourself, and sure, you can, everything that you're gonna go off and do on your own, you could do with us. And just because you'll be on your own helping people, doesn't mean it'll be safe.
It's a risk I'll have to be willing to take. It's a risk I am willing to take.
I'm running to town, so we back a little bit.
It's a risk you don't have to take. That's all I'm saying. It's stupid. Basically, I'm saying that it's stupid. It's stupid.
Then I guess I'm stupid.
Briar's like lip twitches just the tiniest bit, and she just like clicks her teeth together really hard and walks away.
Don't worry, Edward. She just needs a little time.
I know.
I, for one, completely understand why you want to stick around Serenity for a little bit.
I figured you would.
Yeah. I hope you and Reelan are very happy together. And then he walks away.
Just looks at the rest of just everyone else. What?
Yep. Finally bringing it out into the open.
Yeah.
I mean, is sure? But you and Reelan had a thing.
Based on what evidence?
Personally, Krista can't remember any of it.
It was
I
so
have
like
the memory of like a
terrible.
goldfish, but like
It was some of the worst evidence ever. No,
Yeah,
it
Oh
was,
yeah, it was all like just like really subtle
Yeah.
things
They
that
couldn't really
like
be taken in any way, but
yeah,
K2
but-
was like, they're in love.
exactly.
all fucking accepted it.
Yeah.
Darkalion leaves over to Briar. Did I miss something that happened in the last week?
Oh, unless you followed me, I walked away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Briar walked away. Rava was still
You
there,
can look
though.
at, you can ask Rava
Rava,
though.
then. Sorry. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
ask her, like, did I miss something that happened in the last week that you guys didn't tell me?
Apparently I did too, so...
Apparently no.
Well, actually, yeah, if you're leaning over and whispering, I ever wouldn't hear that. Rescind the statement.
It's just a sinking feeling where Ashman's like, I think I've seen this somewhere before. This feels deja vu like.
God damn it, K2. That vexatious bastard. Anyways. Yeah.
I wish you best with everything. And I know Mother would enjoy another hand around if you ever want to come and visit.
I'll consider it. It might just be a little difficult considering, the whole I can't breathe underwater thing.
Oh, there's a dome. Magic dome area around Silverton. We are a trade city, so we actually get a lot of land people for visits.
I probably should have
Can't
thought
bring
about
your
that.
book. Your books will get destroyed because there is still the water, but you can breathe. Also, the hospital doesn't have water in it. It's hard to stop bleeding with water.
I mean, the encyclopedia is magical. It's not so easily destroyed, but fair. Considering the whole pulls feather out, puts it back in the book, pulls feather out, puts it back in the
You
book.
know what? Mood. Yeah, fair.
Right, well. You all know where to find at least where my family is. It's not like any of you are unwelcome here, but... I guess this is the end of our time together. Don't know how to end this conversation.
Darkalion will walk up to you and reach his hand out to shake your hand.
You kind of awkwardly shake it.
And as he shakes your hand, he pulls you into a hug.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger.
Sam Darkalion. I'm glad we got you back in one piece.
I'm glad you were able to get me back. Thank you.
I was gonna leave you behind.
I greatly appreciate that.
You have your other mask on you, right?
I do.
Can I see it for a minute?
He will reach into his pack and take out his other mask, which has some trace lines from what information he's gotten so far, but nothing fully done yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Edward kind of grasps it in one hand and kind of concentrates, and very thin, basically electrical burn lines kind of form like around like the edges, like staying away from anything that anyone else already made, kind of just forming like this framing of electricity around the edge of the mask itself.
Nice.
And he just kind of waves it a bit to kind of clear the slight bit of smoke and make sure it's not still on fire, and then hands it back.
K2 comes back. Oh god.
Okay. Sure.
Hey, I just remembered we left like all of our horses in Brand.
They're left outside of...
Actually,
Yeah.
outside of Nigel's point.
Outside of Nigel's point. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, they're outside Nigel's Point?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh.
then we teleported.
Yeah, we teleported to Brand.
Okay, I couldn't remember if we left them in Brand or Raverin,
Nope.
so I'm glad
Nigel's
it's
Point.
neither.
Yeah.
Neither-
Alright, looks like we're going rafting!
Dark Colleen says, I at least remember that much.
Look, a lot happened, man.
For you, it was like a week ago for me.
As far as Darkalia knows, he's been gone like 20 minutes.
K2.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
what's up?
You thought Reelan and I were a thing? Why?
Well, I mean, I talked to Reelan about it. Like, at first it was just like suspicions, and then like certain things that were like, oh, those two, interesting. And then when I asked Reelan about it, he was like, oh. So, is that not a thing?
I think in a relationship both members have to be aware of it, so no.
No, you have a very important conversation to have with Reelan.
Apparently.
Because I think he's been kind of questioning some things about himself about that.
Why must you always drop more trouble into my lap? God damn it, K2. It's fine.
Honestly, I think you should be flattered.
You know what? You make a fair point. I guess I can't argue against that. Huh. Yeah, it would be good to clear the air. I get the feeling that someone else might be a little jealous of that. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Who knows? Death might be into it.
A2 leaving the thruple, Death entering the thruple.
Atrimir says that. Edward looks at K2 like, you fucking told him?
There's just a point where Atris slides 5 gold to Vesic. You could interpret that as you will, right?
Yeah. Anyways.
I didn't tell him. I told his duplicate. I didn't know they hear the same things.
I figured, I didn't tell him. Obvious wink.
I thought it was gonna be, I didn't tell him, slides 5 gold to Vesic.
Vesic, I have 10 gold.
all sides of the argument.
Yeah, I have 10 gold. This is great. I can buy so many knives. Whatever. Fine.
Oh shit. Child. I need to make a call real quick.
A2 is the worst.
Yeah.
Foster parent.
Yeah. Alright! I have children back at my home.
You need to make sure that your hotel is still in one piece.
Kids, how's school going?
We burned down the school. Yeah, it's fine. Well,
Smash cuts. Smash cuts to the fucking sweet life of Hansel and Gretel.
Henry
And Greta.
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 Before I message the children, I am going to first send a message to Lydia, the person I left in charge of the children.
Yep.
It's like, hey, just checking in, making sure not everybody's dead or something. How are the kids doing?
Good. Yeah, they're
Dead.
studying well. Not failing their courses. They haven't burned down a single building yet.
I thought I signed
don't
them
know.
up for the advanced class.
Yeah.
Advanced
There was
barn
that.
burning 202.
They're doing really well. I think that was 25 words.
Yeah, probably.
Just, but
Yeah, spend another third level spell slot just for but.
I can hear it in her voice.
Yeah, I know.
They haven't gotten to that point yet.
Alright. Then I will check in with each child separately. Just to see how they're doing.
Greta
Yeah,
will
like-
tell you that she ignited a frog with her mind,
Nice.
and Henry dissected his expertly using his feet.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a feat of incredible dexterity, K2. You should be proud.
Feet of it.
Yes.
Literally.
It's
The
more
pun-
of just like a surprise. So it's like, oh.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. K2 just nodding, and then the expression of, huh. Okay.
Alright. I'll send them both a message saying, great job. Can't wait to hear how the rest of the semester goes. I might be leaving the country for a bit.
That doesn't sound sketchy.
K-Pot, yeah. Your mysteriously rich benefactor has to leave the country for a bit. Don't worry about it. If any cops come, you know nothing.
Yeah.
No cops.
Just another crazy day in Wizard City.
I mean, yeah, that's basically what Lorik is. If not Lorik, then Gillimore.
Gilmore's a ruins.
Yeah, that's true. That's Wizard Summer Home.
Yeah, Gilmore's like the Cairo of this place. So it's just like everybody, there's a bunch of rich people going there to find cool shit, and all the natives just leaning into it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Can't think of anything else I need to do then.
All right.
Yeah?
Anybody else?
No, I'm good.
I guess I'm looking at my goals here.
Yeah, you better check them all off.
Yeah, and I guess seeing how we got some free time, I'll spend some time just kind of learning shit from Omen. Just talk to him because I've got a goal that just says find out what Omen knows. So yeah,
I thought we already knew what Omen knows. Fuck all shit.
I mean, like,
He knows how to stab minotaurs. That's about it.
it kind of sounded like he did a little traveling when he was alive. I want to know if there's like any like hidden shit that may not be on the map anymore.
No, it's fair.
Especially if he went to
Yeah,
Sarnath.
you got a lot of time dedicated to sitting and talking to him. So yeah, he would tell you about a civilization that isn't around anymore, from what he could tell based on conversation.
Is he talking like old Sarnath or?
No,
Like-
not Sarnath, just from the mainland.
Like one of the
areas
fallen
that he's been.
kingdoms that Lorik outlived.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you know, like the dwarves.
No,
No? Okay.
No, not the dwarves.
no, not the dwarves.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. He would tell you about a civilization actually of elves that was around
Oh.
before Serenia.
Oh shit.
That, given the rough placement of it, from his mind and how he describes it, was on the bend of a river. More so on, the southern side, which would put it right about where Lorik is.
Oh, okay. So not one
Yeah.
of the cities, not one of the civilizations that Lorik outlived, but like the
One that
original
before
thing
that.
that Lorik was built on top of.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
which would put Omen roughly 1,500 years old.
My God, man.
He's just been sitting there for so long.
Is that pre-convergence?
No.
Okay. I wasn't sure how long ago the convergence were.
Convergence in this world was roughly 3,000 years ago.
3,000. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Good to know. Alright. So, yeah, I was gonna say, because does he know the name of the Elvish civilization? Because all the fucking Lorik historians have been really scratching their heads on that mystery.
Yeah, actually, he would.
Oh, cool.
Because he was around for it. I don't know if you actually put a name for it. If
No,
you
I
didn't,
literally
then-
it was a nameless Elvish civilization.
Oh, yeah, that's
that
right.
Lorik was built on the ruins of.
Well, let's come up with a name then.
All right,
Craig.
Craig. Welcome to the Elvish kingdom of Craig.
People are like, Craig? They're like, no,
Craig.
Craig.
Craig with an eye.
It's such a dumb non sequitur.
Some of these names and fantasy name generator. Are
I know.
fucking-
Sometimes they're like, all right,
Yeah.
what if we used every single consonant? And you're like,
Yeah.
that's too many.
Ah, yes, the lost kingdom of.
Yeah, basically, yes, the lost kingdom of random Murloc speech.
Lost Kingdom of insert Klingon here.
Kind of like that name.
Insert Klingon here? That sounds awesome, but I mean, I guess
Lost
it's better
kingdom
than Craig.
of insert king on here. You just gotta say it with flair.
Yeah, add some apostrophes and smush it all
Yeah.
together.
So we can do this because we'll add.
It's actually just 3 different kingdoms that have all come together.
We can add text in. We can make it to size 20. We'll put it in white. And we'll do parentheses.
Funny.
You're adding it to the map?
Yeah, why not?
Gotcha, okay.
Falathanor.
Falathanor. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
We'll put it right there, because it's underneath Lorik.
My immediate thought was, it's like, yes, the Fell Elves, or Felves.
Felves.
That sounds like an insult, and I don't know why.
They've cornered the market on steep stairs.
Like, you're such a felf, like.
Yeah.
Oof. Alright, good to know.
On that note,
Just gonna pocket that information, to just, whenever he feels like it. It's like, hey, Magic University, with all your theory and studying indoors, I went out into the world and look what the fuck I found! The answer to the missing link! We've been searching for centuries.
Here, this skull. Or no, he's not even in the skull. What's Omen in?
No, he's a skull, yeah.
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. I mean...
Residents, also known as Falathanorians.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, K2's probably gonna play it off like he went on an expedition and not just randomly found this thing, but yeah. It's like, I spent months delving deep into the catacombs, and this is what I've uncovered. Nah, I just found this dude in the next city over and he's just still around from back then.
I found this dude in a tomb full of Minotaur skeletons, and they were like, "Hey, give us the dude," and I was like, "No." And here we are.
This aggression will not stand, man. All right, cool. Any other information that Omen wants to part with, or is that the main thing, the lore drop on the old Elvish society?
He would tell you about Brand's founding.
Oh, really? Brand's been around that long?
Not quite. So Omen is a human, or was a human.
Right.
But during that time, humans lived a lot longer.
Oh.
So their age has been kind of ever growing shorter over the last few centuries.
Yeah, get fucked.
As of most races. So
Everyone's living less per generation. This isn't a problem. This is just generational stress.
Okay. That sounds like something that K2 would know about.
It would be pretty common knowledge, especially because he's so old. But Brand was founded, a few hundred years after, basically everything else. So he wasn't physically there for it, but with the genie, and his whole encounter with it, he would have had enough information to give that to you. So whether it's completely accurate or not, because basically the version that he gives you is, suddenly people found mountains that they didn't know existed and started settling there.
Like the mountains just showed up one day?
Yeah, that's the story that he gets. So
okay.
Yeah, so it's more like a fairy tale than
sure.
Yeah, they just stumbled across these things instead of being like, hey, what's that in the distance? Oh, just some mountains.
Gotcha.
Like they literally were walking along and the mountains appeared out of nowhere and they're like, what the fuck? So then they like swam across the river and boom, bada bing, there's a mountain.
Boom, bada bing. All right. Another thing I forgot. I did want to ask about Faleflenor. Does Omen know what happened to them, or did he die before the Elvish kingdom fell?
They all
He
fell
died
down the stairs.
before it.
Okay. And you didn't hear what happened from the genie or anything?
Nope.
Alright. Alright. Interesting.
They didn't pay attention to their god, the Great Cat.
The Great Cat?
And with one mighty paw, it just went... See, he's right there! Just gonna get you.
That was really funny timing.
I mean, I figured it would work because Bumby's been screaming at Josh all fucking session.
Well,
Yeah,
it
literally
sounded,
hear him howling in the back.
it sounded like you like
Yeah,
hit it and
right.
startled the cat.
No, that was the
I
Great
just
Cat declaring
picked
his
him up and
judgment.
moved him.
Alright,
How
cool.
dare you?
I know, right?
Alright then.
But yeah, he would also technically know about something else too.
Ooh. More stuff.
Yeah.
Rule of threes. What's the third thing?
He
Magic
would tell
drugs.
you that the island of Sarnath used to be much bigger. Like almost touching the mainland kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it used to just like instead of it being like its own little thing, it used to be like right off the coast.
Yeah, like it was separated from the mainland by a series of rivers, like
Right.
the islands that are currently there are now.
Right.
So it would have been considerably closer, like almost as if it was just an extension of the mainland, but now it's a separate island.
Mhm. So what could be like considered like the Sarnathi Sea, the area between Sarnath and the mainland. It used to just be
be
like a
land.
bunch of rivers, but it used to be land with a bunch of rivers. Got it. Okay, interesting.
Yep.
Man, global warming, you can't escape it no matter
God
where you
damn
are. Those rising sea levels, man. They'll get you every time.
Look, the rising sea levels are good for the Sarnathi. They're naval based.
Talk about oceans rising, empires falling.
Yeah.
It was never really that much of an empire to begin with, let's be honest.
I don't know any of this, but like I want to know more. If
Well, like, if Ravo like happens to be walking by and just sees like K2 sitting at a table talking to a skull, he would welcome you in on the conversation.
Hey, do you want to come listen to this talking skull? Yeah, all right.
I mean, yeah, lore
The
dump.
more
Yeah.
the merrier.
Yeah, you got any questions for Omen?
Wait, so was it just naturally the sea levels rising that separated Sarnath, or like did something happen?
From what Omen remembers, it was something that happened after his death, but there was always speculation that, at least from the people that he interacted with that came from Sarnath, because back then they weren't a bunch of racist assholes.
No.
They always had a theory, more of like a prophecy, that there are, parts of their island would be swallowed by the sea by a great creature that would eventually rest underneath Sarnath.
Oh, neat, terrifying copy.
Now, is this new creature or the creature Rava has already told us about?
This one would be land dwelling.
Oh, interesting.
So new.
It was hungry, and so it ate half of Sarnath.
More like it stepped on the earth and caused it to sink into the sea.
Oh, fuck.
Neat.
I'm just picturing like, like that's how the mountains were formed. It's just like stepped on the land, land sank into the sea.
Mountains.
Somewhere else, land gets pushed up. Unless the creature is the mountains. Whoa!
No, that's definitely not why they're called spines. Shut up.
Oh,
Josh already said that it's supposed to be underneath Sarnath. It wouldn't make sense if it was the island's brand was on.
Yeah.
Unless the people of old Sarnath still believe that the island that Brand is on is a part of Sarnath. Holy shit, that's why they're trying to invade.
Yep. There you go. You got it. Fucking sharp as a tack there, Mike. Fucking A+. I don't know. Maybe.
Cool!
that's terrifying. Okay. I think I would have preferred the answer of earthquake and giant tsunami.
Yeah, isn't it always nicer when it's just like, it's just nature
Nature.
being nature. No, it's always big monster.
Well, yeah, we don't play D&D to just fucking be naturalists.
Ooh.
We want kill big monster. Big monster funny.
Next campaign, we're all naturalists. Let's be eco-terrorists.
Oh, Jesus.
Final Fantasy VII, let's go!
Eco-terrorism for the win.
We joke, but I would be down for that.
There's a way to make it work, obviously. We're all druids. We're all the same subclass. We're just playing 7 of the same fucking character. We're all clones.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's what Omen knows. You get that over the course of a few days, as he's trying to remember everything.
Recollections and revelations. All right, now I'm pretty sure I'm done. I think I don't think I can squeeze out another one of these goals. I think that's
Man.
about everything else requires us to go somewhere.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, good cop.
Yeah, Briar spends most of her time, until we decide to leave eventually, actually hanging out at Alma's grave.
All right.
That's not weird.
Were you the one that got the killing blow on her, or was that Rava?
Rava.
That was me.
Rava did.
Okay. Yeah, it would have been weirder if you were the one that killed her.
Had she killed her, then she would for sure have been here.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Remember, Briar's weird.
So yeah, you're anything in particular at the grave? You're just hanging out there.
Part of her is still just sus of, even though she's dead, she's buried, she's still just like, man, you had some shit going on.
Look, look, it's fine. We buried her face down, so if she comes back to life, she'll just keep digging further down.
Is that how that works?
That's
People used to do that.
yeah, like if they thought someone was like a witch or a vampire or something like that, yeah, they bury him face down.
That's hilarious.
One of the original
Wow,
vampires was buried, like, head down.
that's humans
True.
are
Yep,
so
that too.
stupid.
Thanks.
I mean,
we are a dumb species.
I
Yes,
mean,
we are.
the whole reason, like, cats are associated with witches is because all these women with cats were suspected of being witches during the Dark Ages because they weren't getting plagued because the cats were eating all the
Yeah.
mice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just correlations that now we look back on and go, yeah, that makes sense. But back then they were like, oh, she's a witch.
Definitely not the animal prey she keeps with her. Must be dark magic.
Yeah, must be that. Yeah, she's talking to the devil.
Throw her in water. If she floats, she's a witch. If she drowns, she's not a witch. But oh well, she's dead.
Oh yeah, then. Oops.
Oops. So why are we tying boulders to her feet? We want to be sure. Okay.
No matter what happens, we were right.
Exactly.
The guy who did like the trials by drowning for witch hunts was found guilty of being a witch through his own trial.
Funny.
We are the
Sorry, go ahead,
stupidest
sorry.
creatures on planet Earth. Yeah, no, she doesn't really. There's not a whole lot that she does. A lot of it is just also because it's quieter out here, and doesn't have to. She's sad. She's actually just really sad that people are leaving, but doesn't want to confront that. So she's like, I'll hang out at this dead person's place, and yeah. She tries to keep herself from talking to the grave, because then that would be really weird. But yeah.
How long do you hang out at the grave?
She probably spends like most of her time out here until we decide to leave. After,
Like, what time of day do you go there?
probably pretty early. She probably like
Okay.
wakes up and then just kind of dips, just to avoid having to really talk to anybody.
All right. That's too early for K2.
Yeah.
Katie's like, I need my beauty sleep, alright? It's like, you see this skin? It says 9 hours
At least.
of rest and relaxation.
That's why I took the shape water spell so I can moisturize.
Yeah.
9 hours of sleep and 3 hours of tequilas on the beach.
It'll only get weird, I guess, if she's buried in a place where other people are also buried and people come to visit. They're like, she's been here a lot.
I mean,
why is she still here?
I mean, she's buried, like, it's not as... I guess it would be relatively large for a graveyard, considering Helen Falls is basically a retirement home.
Yeah.
I mean, she is buried next to one person.
Who dat? I'm sure I'm well acquainted with every gravestone now.
Oh, no, yeah. Edward's dad.
Sag.
I feel like at one point Edward does like walk out there, not knowing Briar's there, sees her there. They just kind of stand next to each other awkwardly for a couple minutes, and then Edward just walks away.
She's not even standing up, too. She's just like sitting on the grass,
Mm-hmm.
just chilling. Shut up, alarm.
So I saw this really interesting bug today.
No, if Edward came to visit, she would just like stare at him. Just really struggling on the communication front, this poor girl.
He knows better than to ask what. Like, he would probably notice and like just like look over her as if to acknowledge that he understands that she's looking at him, but doesn't say anything.
He feels her staring at him as he walks away.
How much longer are the rest of you gonna stay? You're impinging on the hospitality of me and my family. Fuck off.
Excuse you, I've been talking to Charles about possible opportunities in the high city of Lorik.
Yeah, fair.
Some great real estate that I know where a franchise of his would just pop right up.
K2, ever the businessman.
Alright. It is a good question, though. How long you guys plan on staying in Seredia?
Yeah.
Wait, also, where the hell are we going?
Yeah?
I think, like... I've
if we're
mostly been
losing
waiting
Edward,
on...
we need to go to Nigel's Point.
Right, like, Nigel's Point to get horses, but also, like... Are we going to to get Atramir's wife? Like,
Alive again?
resurrected? Like, don't we have to go to High for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been waiting for, like, Atramir to take the lead on that.
I mean,
Whatever
Edward has the body. I can't go anywhere without unless he gives the okay.
It's just been in his bag this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not in a great state because it doesn't stop decomposition.
Yeah, another girl.
Gross.
Yeah, Mrs. Atramir's in a little bit of a state.
Should we go get the horses and come back?
Because y'all are in private.
I mean, you could do that, or
Otherwise, we're gonna have to, like, carry your body to Nigel's Point.
wait a second.
Unless you're gonna take us there.
I mean, I
Unless,
could,
unless you have an alternative, which
I
is...
mean, I could teleport you there. I could also. No, it would be easier to teleport you there because the other idea was grab all the horses and teleport back, and that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Either way, I have to teleport twice to come back here anyways, but one is a lot less effort on my part because I don't know if horses are... I'm not gonna experiment with that. Yeah, we can go to Nigel's Point whenever you are ready. I can take all of us now.
Let's just knock that out then.
It's gonna be a bitch to get those horses. It's been like 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
We didn't exactly leave them in anyone's care. Like, the whole town just dropped dead.
Yeah, there's a potentiality they might just not be there anymore.
Well, there goes that investment.
I mean, if Rava has an object she associates strongly enough with High Gulf, it's possible I could teleport you there as well. Skip the middleman if that's what you all want to do. I don't exactly imagine you'll have an easy time getting horses all the way to Sarnath on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
That's very true.
Look to Rava.
I mean, I probably have something my brother gave me, or I also partly live there sometimes during the year.
I'm gonna go for mom. I'm gonna go
You got a summer home.
Yeah,
I
you
might
got like
stay
a
with my
house
brother
key.
and annoy the fuck out of him. Like,
Yeah, like a house key would work.
pull out fancy house key.
Alright.
Wait. Will that put us in the house? This is Robert, like, legit asking. Before she, like, hands you the key.
I haven't been in the house, so it will probably be outside of it.
Outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
If you can pick, I met.
Well,
Don't know
it's-
anything about magic, but it's like rough area, right?
the item is attuned to the specific location being the house. I don't entirely have the finest control. It should be outside, or at least nearby, but it might be inside. I don't know.
So
Well,
is there-
let's hope and pray it's outside. Or you guys gonna see a lot more of my brother than even I want to. Or you want to.
So you're saying There's a chance that like one of us could be like teleported indoors and half of us could be teleported outside.
No, we all end up in the same space. It's just a matter of I don't control specifically where that space is unless I have a very good inclination of the environs. Like when I teleported us all here, it was to my room because I know this space enough that I could do that. I don't have as fine a control with just an associated object.
No, okay, yeah.
But we'll either all be inside or all be outside. We'll all be together. It's just a matter of where in together that is.
I'm just waiting for the day one of us accidentally gets teleported into an outhouse.
That would be fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie.
An occupied outhouse.
Santa?
Is there
That
enough
would-
of us that I can bring the kid? Can we feasibly do that?
So it would be me, Darkalion, Rava, K2, Atramir.
It should work because we're.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
no.
Well, we're down.
You're no longer there.
Yeah. We're down 2, and that like with all of us plus Zorsha and Fenny, it was just enough. So yeah, we're
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
yeah. That was it. That's all I could do. So yeah.
All right. Cool.
I feel like this teleport might not be quite as intense as the last ones have been.
Okay, so
It's still macabre, but I think it's less horrifying.
less. It's a small world and more.
Nothing
and
is
more
more
Willy Wonka. tunnel.
Yeah, probably. It's still weird, but it's just less unsettling. Yeah, I guess I'll use the focus of Rava's brother's house key that Rava has to teleport everyone to Dygolf.
All right.
Excuse you, it's Rava's house key that she definitely stole from him.
Okay, well, I don't. Edward doesn't know that.
One day your brother's gonna be like, "Where's my spare key?" It'll be under the mat.
Oh no, she took the main key. He has the spare key.
That feels on point.
All right. You teleport, disappearing and reappearing instantly in a puff of smoke,
Rava's quietly praying, please be outside, please be outside.
and you appear on the docks of Hygolf. Which a lot of the city
His dogs.
is docks.
Here.
Mostly because Hygolf's a bit different than every other city.
Okay.
Hygolf was built above and below a cliffside. It's not quite like the cliffs of Kiti-Viti. They are sheer, but they're not large.
Not as high.
Yeah. So the cliffs here are only about 20 feet high. So it's not like tremendous. And a lot of the cliffs have been carved out so that path from the docks leading up to the rest of the city is a smooth transition, because carrying cargo up a ladder isn't exactly a good idea. So
Yeah,
No.
they've accounted for the ease of transporting heavy objects.
yeah. But a lot of the residential housing is still down in the dock area. And more of the actual city proper, so you're more like expensive residentials is up on the land. And it's not like there isn't a castle that you can tell. The docks are busy. They are the main area that people tend to be around in. And people have kind of some more of the high-class shops have carved out sections of the cliff. So they use that as their shops. So there is, like alongside the cliff face, for basically as far as you can see, are just like doors carved into the walls. Yeah, so that's the area you currently see is just all dock, plus the main path leading up into the main city, or the land city.
Brava just like throws her hands up and like wins like on the docks outside. Thank gods. Okay. Fuck am I?
Hand back the
Time to
key.
get bearing. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Are there people about? Like, because we just appeared, so I'm curious if anyone saw us. Just boop.
Honestly, the docks are so busy that
Shit.
like this isn't the first time. It won't be the last time.
Okay.
The main thing that would immediately catch at least Rava's eyes is on the docks working. You actually do see the King of High Gulf is just here. He's just hanging out, but that's not uncommon for him.
Is he chilling with like a lawn chair and an umbrella drink?
No, he's working.
He's one of the workers.
He's a man of the people.
That's a king I can get behind.
I actually respect that. Very blue collar king.
Yeah, the king working on the docks. Everyone like that.
Is he in like yelling distance? Or is it like, oh hey, I see.
Not on the docks. You have to get right up next to him.
Well, it's okay, fair.
Yeah,
Before Edward teleports back, I'm going to K2.
I mean, he's gonna be with us for a while because unless he just plans on dumping the body here on the
Yeah,
docks, he can't go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll save it
I'm-
for when he's actually.
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was thinking
not
about
just. Yeah, I'm not just gonna leave.
You guys are here?
Ah.
Fuck, you have a body.
Here's your decomposing corpse of your
I'm not
wife,
gonna.
Atremir.
I'm not gonna have Atremir just look at his wife's rough-looking corpse.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
My bad. I thought the minivan was still running. I didn't realize he was staying.
no, maybe not for super long, but yeah, for now he is still here.
Oh, he'd like to also probably make sure that she actually resurrects properly.
Yeah,
All right, fair.
that was part of his promise to Atremir, was that he would be there at least long enough to make sure that his family is returned to him. But sorry, Krista, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I was like, cool. So I should actually see if my brother's home first. Want to go talk to a king? I don't have anything else. Yeah, I just want to go talk to the king with me real quick. You want to stay here?
What?
Like, finger guns it.
No, I actually didn't hear you. What?
Oh.
No. This is Edward, not me.
Oh.
Docs are loud.
She just like pulls him down. Want to meet a king or stay here?
Oh. Yeah, okay.
I'll come meet the king.
Yeah, Edward will go. Sure, fuck it.
Do I see a tavern or something around the docks?
Make
Already
a
looking to get
perception
drunk.
check.
First roll of the night.
Do I get an advantage for being highly motivated to drink?
Holy shit, this is the first roll of the night.
It is.
It is. Look, the longer that
20. Almost gave it to myself
Okay.
anyway.
the longer that Tori plays a character, the more that they somehow invariably become Omri.
No, she's just
I
sad
know.
right now.
I know, but I want to find a drink. I know, it's just funny. Anyways.
I imagine I find one.
Oh yeah, because the one thing I didn't describe to you before, lodged onto the side of the cliff is a ship,
Cool.
and that ship is a tavern.
Nice.
Is this like the first ship to get shipwrecked here?
If you ask somebody that's local about it, they'll give you the story behind it. It wasn't necessarily shipwrecked, I can tell you that.
Oh.
It didn't land on High Golf. High Golf landed on it.
I go fell out of the sky.
Briar just says out loud to anyone that could maybe hear. She's like, I'm going that way. Just starts shoving her way to the tavern.
Make a note that that's where she's headed.
That's yeah, solid.
Oh, that's an interesting building.
Is Briar going alone?
It's safe. It's fine.
For now, I guess it depends on if you want to go with her. Then Tarkalion.
Oh, he's still under the impression that you never go anywhere alone anymore. So he is going with her.
Poor Tarkalion, extra traumatized.
He kind of is.
Yeah.
I was gone for a whole fucking week and shit happened? What the fuck?
A lot of shit
20
happened.
minutes.
A lot of shit happened in that 20 minutes for him, man.
Yeah, exactly.
How much are you charging?
At this point, he's like, I'm not disappearing again. I don't like that.
Charging so much, and that our budget.
Cool. They'll be fine as long as they don't. They'll be fine. I was gonna say if they don't start a fight, but I'm like, Briar will probably start a fight. She'll still be fine. So.
Yeah, this is a place where a lot of sailors are. There's probably a whole underground fight ring just for
You're gonna walk in and there's gonna be a fight already happening.
yeah. And Briar's gonna be like, all right, well, just sneaks up behind someone and bites him real quick.
Tarkalion, hold my glaive. And my halberd, because I still have 2 weapons.
Yeah, Rava will like grab onto 2 of the guys and be like, alright, stay close, and just like start fucking walking to the
Yeah, follow.
Rava collectively dragging both Edward and K2 as neither of them are that big.
Following, because
If
Edward
I
has
really
the body.
wanted to, I could drag Atchmere too, and you know it.
Oh yeah.
We were just the first 2 that were close.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and we're a lot easier to lose than Atchmere.
What?
And,
Where is he? Look for the fridge.
So, Briar, you go off to the tavern called the Shipwrecked. Obviously, pretty simple name. Pretty simple tavern. The rest of you guys go off to speak to the individual that Rava has pointed out to be the king. Yeah, you know, we can do this conversation. You guys approach him on the docks that he glances over as he's working. Right now he's carrying a large crate in his hands. And trailing behind him with 2 bigger hands are 2 more crates. Just being
What?
held in the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like giant disembodied hands, spectral hands. Got it.
Those look like very large mage hands.
That's
Bravo just,
because they're not mage hands.
walk alongside him as he goes, Your kingliness! How have you been?
Nice.
Thanks.
Mr. King, sir, dude, man. What's up?
When he's on the dock, he isn't the king.
I know. It's just funny.
It is.
Funny.
That's why it
It's so
started.
funny.
Hello, friends, and welcome. I don't recognize. Well, I recognize you. I don't recognize the rest of you.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Hey, is my brother on the docks today? Or is he pretending to work at home?
Well, last I had heard is he was planning a getaway with his
Ugh.
beloved.
Was there supposed to be a pause there?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just. Sorry, good talk.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I wasn't sure if that was Josh struggling to find a word, or if it was like that momentary pause, like when you're trying to come up with a different word, where like it's like that bitch. I mean, person. Yeah.
I mean...
Mm.
I was just kind of gonna nod, just gross, cool. Answers that question.
If he is working, he would be at home, though.
Yeah.
If he's planning, he's at home.
Either way. Gross. Alright! Oh.
Hey, you look strong. Help me with this crate. He just hands Tremere a crate.
Okay.
As one of the as he like steps to the side, you see the big hands behind him kind of shift with him, and he just picks up another crate. Come with me. He just leads you off the
Follows.
dock, somewhere.
Since he's just like, alright, okay. Not going to disappoint a king, so we'll carry this crate where he tells me to.
Robert just kind of laughs at him for a second. Oh, that's awesome.
Can I get a taser, girl? Oh.
Some kind of arcane practitioner?
Yeah, he likes working here on the docks. Give him something to do more.
Still kind of glancing.
Everything.
Still kind of glancing back at just those giant hands. Which are like the size of a person, right?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, follow this guy to wherever he needs me to put these crates.
Yeah.
Crate.
He just leads you to the edge where the ramp starts going up to the higher city, and just sets them in a stack.
Yeah.
He'll just be like, okay, just set these here.
Yeah, and just in the pile. That would be much appreciated.
Probably just follow.
The dock workers will come down when they get more carts to bring these up.
Alright, pleasure to meet you, awkward as it may have been.
Wait, he has a child with him, right?
Yes, Vesic is on his shoulders.
That's hilarious.
A child on one shoulder, a crate on the other.
For the most
Or I
part,
would let
Vesic's
him
default.
Just follow because they have to go up anyways.
Yeah, for the most part, Vesic's default position is like sitting on shoulders, holding like ears.
Oh, girl.
Yep.
Yeah, so once they get there, she'll just look at the king and just, alright, well, give her majesty, family regards, have a good day. Taking him with me, unfortunately, and just points to Atramir.
That's fine. You know you're always welcome to work on the docks, any of you. If you can lift the crates, looks at Edward.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's going on? What's going on?
I mean,
Who's up? Santa
He's probably very good at managing.
Santa, move it. Move it now. Get out of here.
Don't volunteer me for work I didn't sign up for.
Yeah, that's my job.
I like this guy's sense. I like your sense of humor.
He makes a fair point.
Yeah.
What's sense of humor?
Just
Just
start-
kidding.
Right.
Get out of here.
All right. It was
Rob
nice
just
to
looks
meet
at him
you.
like very deadpan, like, yeah. And just starts leaving. Like, all right, let's go.
You know where to find me if you need me. Not
You
at
know.
home. I'm avoiding my wife.
Gotta go home sometime, dude.
That's why he works on the docks. He doesn't like the wife.
The more things are different, the more
They
the
stay the same. Uh,
Oh, you'll be able to find
Yeah,
her.
so it's crazy down there. It's kind of crazy up here. Either way,
get the sense it's generally hectic here.
lost. Yeah. Always have stuff moving in, trade coming in, out.
How
It
much-
gets a bit much.
How much trade do you do here?
Well, this is the main part where the few Sarnath ships come in. But then also, this is the only port that the Silverton Silver comes in at.
Oh, okay. So it's mostly just between Silverton and here.
More or less, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then, of course, you get the traveling trade ships that want to stock up, find what they can, trade what they can.
This port is actually significantly more busy than Brand's. Brand?
How is it compared to Lorix port?
Busier.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's more ships, but they're smaller.
Oh, okay, that's fair. More local trade, less international
Yep.
trade.
Yeah,
Got it.
that makes sense.
Yeah, most of these ships are short distance ships, so they're
it.
designed. You're guessing over 50% of the ships here are designed to go out to Silverton and come back.
Sounds good.
Silverton, Sarnath, that kind of triangle trade.
Yeah, pretty much. Although not so much triangle.
Well,
You guys would be aware, cutting this way is really dangerous.
Well,
So cutting
yeah.
this way, a lot less dangerous.
Oh, what do you mean? It's fine, don't worry about it.
We call this the rhombus of safety.
This is so sick.
God damn it, Mike!
Rhombus
Not to be confused with the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, we go over to this like little island over here, and then that's our waypoint to cut in back towards Sarnath.
Remember, it's the rhombus of safety, not the rectangle of no return. You're the rectangle, you ain't coming back.
Hence why it's called the No Return.
Nobody's completed the rectangle before. I'll be the first.
Eyes immediately on thought.
Yeah, steps on ship, collapses. Told you.
I just lead him home. Good God. I don't even know what to fucking say on that anymore. Anything I did have to say, fucking lost, gone. So apparently the rhombus of safety and rectangle of no return is occupying my mind now.
Yay!
Good God.
Funny.
Fucking funny. Jesus shit.
Yeah,
Funny.
you guys, you head off up the cliffside, further into the city, to the upper city, I should say. You head to your home that you have sequestered the key for. Do you knock before entering?
She. So she like bangs on the door really hard, slightly like unlocks it and just slightly opens it just a smidge, and will like yell out as loud as she can, "I'm home! Put your fucking clothes on!"
Damn it!
Edward like looks at K2, who I picture is just like, yeah, that's fair.
At least you
and then
gave us a warning this time, bitch.
Too many times I have lived to regret my existence. She'll give it a couple more minutes before actually opening the door fully. And,
Alright.
And then, like, open the door and being, "Welcome to our home."
You enter in, and there's nobody presently present.
That means that.
For obvious reasons.
Presents?
Yeah, and after a few minutes, you hear footsteps from around the corner, and popping out, just in a more of like a rush to greet you at the door. I forget what race. Are they? Is the other one a human? So obviously your brothers. I don't remember.
Triton, but
Both
his
Tritons, okay.
husband's from like deeper depths.
Yeah. Okay. So another Triton appears, and just immediately like looks at Rava and just. I didn't think you were coming back, so hello everybody. You didn't tell me we were having guests.
You didn't tell me you were planning to go away. Here we are. Suffer.
Who told you? That was a
Made it
secret.
on the docks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you can't keep saying it's on the docks.
Safety spot. Find my safe place.
Safe place left a long time ago.
Okay, well, your brother's tied up in the bedroom.
Okay.
Don't go in
I
there.
hate you. I hate you so much.
Why is there a kid here? You know this is a child-free home.
Your child comes home in 2 months.
That's different. Okay.
I'm very confused about what's going on.
Everybody.
I'd like to fill you up and fill you in.
This is
No
my...
thanks, I already have someone for that.
Too bad.
I think you're their type.
This is my brother-in-law, Tammy.
Hello!
Pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you, too.
I am married.
That's okay. Me too.
Girl.
The timing on that.
Tremor's just
Probably
confused.
could not-
I hate my life.
Wow.
Lovingly.
Tremor is now suddenly
Love this
confused.
man, but at the same time, hate of our existence, like, sometimes.
Right.
Right. Yeah, we have guests for a few days. Surprise, I made friends.
That is surprising. Just
Surprised you have
kidding.
a husband too. Here we are.
I won't go into the details. I'll go and tell your brother.
Please do. I'll show you guys rooms.
Yeah.
And she'll just walk off downstairs because she knows rooms are safety.
Alright, yeah, as you guys head downstairs, we'll call session there.
Yeah, fair.
Woo!
Yes,
Alrighty then.
just that much explains so much.
It explains so much about that family dynamic now.
Get his ID.
Okay, but on that note, I'm going to end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Good night.